Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, good morning, good morning. Miss Melanie, my friend, good morning. Miss Tanya, my friend, good morning. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Paula. Hi, Carrie. Good morning, Miss Roshni. Good morning. Hi, Amanda. Hello. Good morning. Hello, Open Arts. NC, good morning. Hi, Anna. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Miss Caitlin. Hello. 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 Good morning. Hello, sacred friends. Welcome to Morning Magic. Are you ready to bring the morning magic with me today? I can tell you already did. I can feel it. I can see it. The sparkles are here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. How are you today? How is the weather in your heart today? Good afternoon, Carol. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? How are the vibes flowing in your heart today? It's always my prayer that you're doing wonderfully well, feeling happy in your heart, and practicing with me. Good morning, Mr. Jeffrey. Good morning. We just had banana and peanut butter sandwiches over here for brekkie. So good. Good morning. Good morning. So I hope you're doing wonderfully well. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, it is Tuesday. Every day is a yay day. Feeling good. That's fantastic. Yeah, feeling good. I love that. Hello, hello, hello. Did you pick a word of the day today? Did you choose one for yourself? This can be good. Yay, Carrie. That's awesome. Feeling well, feeling well. Resting easy over here too. Sometimes I'm so grateful for upset or overwhelm. I shared on the podcast yesterday just how us supportive light sparkler peepers can tend to overwhelm ourselves unknowingly. And then we get into a little bit of a quandary. And I gotta say, I'm so grateful for feeling that way sometimes because it reminds me of being a precious gem again too, of counting, of mattering, you know? So yeah, share your words of the day today. Amanda, enjoy, and for Roshni, inquiry. I love that. Inquiry. It's good, and that's going to flow right along with the message today. Yeah, it's going to flow right along with the message today. My word is ease. My word is ease. I was really feeling it today. Sharing. I like that too. Sharing is caring. Groovin' is so good. I love groovin', and that song by Smokey Robinson, Cruisin'. But I always think he's saying groovin'. We're groovin' together. Connection, freedom, Miss Carol, freedom. We are free. We are free. We are free. We are free. I love it. Freedom. Thank you. You know, I made these earrings myself, Roshni. Little hobby of mine. Thank you. So, friends, word of the day, please share. And, you know, if there's anything I can talk to or answer for you, a request you have, please put that here. I'm happy to do that. We'll end with the healing today. I always ask Spirit, you know, I'm not just like deciding for me. I really love rolling with the energy of Spirit. And sometimes divine timing is just sometimes. It's always better than me. But I'm so surprised by what comes through. And Today is no different. Miss Lexi, happy to see you here. Some of your pals are here, and you guys feel free to say hi to each other, and please think about friending each other if you haven't already done so, because this is your love posse too. Good to see you today. Wow, so happy you're here. I love it. You know, let me just say one more thing, and then look, all the messages for you today. Bright is your word. That's so good. That's so good. Bright. I love that. You know, there is something to you and I showing up consistently that has huge healing ripples. And today I want to encourage you in so many ways about that, showing up and being consistent. Even if you have a poopy stinker voice like I do. I have a poopy stinker voice. She never stops. It's amazing. I mean, geez, you know, you think it goes away, but it doesn't. And in some ways, maybe that's the voice that drives us forward into our own healing, keeps us expanding our own edges, you know. So guess what I forgot to do? I brought the froggy mug today. So I think we need to do a cheers. Look, inside there's even a prince. See it? Yeah. Of course, I only have to kiss one awesome prince every day. So cheers to you. You're amazing. Our journey is amazing. We're amazing. This ride is amazing. Cheers. I have a thing for frogs and bunnies. Those are my two favorite animals. And when I look around the house, and birds. Okay, and birds. Okay. All right, I will stop there. But when I look around the house, there's so many different animals, but it's bunnies and frogs for the most part. Cheers. Our ducks, by the way, I forgot to tell you that our Sonny and Cher are outside the window, right out behind you right now. They came to eat. They're getting a little more tame around us, and Jeff has been throwing food out to them in the mornings out by the kitchen where we sit, and they're standing in the driveway today just eating. It's so fun. Life is fun, isn't it? Even in the midst of a pandemic, life can be so fun. So today, I feel like the biggest goofball today, but I'm just going to keep going. You have to show up and be consistent. You have to stay present, even though the voices will always talk you out of it. And it's just not even worth investigating. Why am I like this? Why do I keep doing it? The why is really the question of our ego. It gets so fascinated. It signs you up for workshops. It brings you to your healing sessions. You know, why am I such a loser? Why am I so bad at this? Why hasn't this ever happened for me? You know, on some level, and those are just mine. I don't know if you have anything related to that, but on some level, you just have to know that voice will always be there. I wish more people would, I hear number one squeaking about. I wish more people would talk about this openly. That voice will always be there. So what? You have a song to sing, you have a love to share, you have an inspiration to give, you have art to make, you have people to hug, you have letters to write, you have chapters to share, you have blogs to share. You know, photos to post. What am I forgetting? You just got to keep going, because Spirit knows you're doing that and is organizing. Think of how huge the universe is. Just think about that for a moment. Whoa. Whoa. It's being organized and orchestrated constantly in your favor, despite our fear, despite the poopy voice of our fearful selves. You know, the voice is always there, but Spirit is orchestrating things in your favor. You are most beloved. You are most wanted and cherished. And you know, good morning, Shannon. So we need to be consistent and keep showing up. So today's one of those days to decide powerfully, and I'm going to keep going. So that's why I come here every day. That's why I do the podcast every Monday. I am consistent as I can be because I love to share, and my voice has not stopped as of this morning anyway. It's still there. Yeah. Yep. So the why is not very interesting. You know what's so interesting is just how many ways can I share this love today? How many ways am I delighted and excited to be alive today? How many different ways can I express my joy of my aliveness today? Much more interesting, much more fun, much more rewarding, much more inspiring, and actually a much better order to be placing with the universe too. It's like a big cosmic restaurant. Don't go in and order what you don't like to eat, right? You will never find me ordering mushroom anything. And though we do that emotionally, we do that energetically sometimes, don't we? So I'm cracking myself up today. So, hello, Miss Roxanne. It's lovely to see you here. So today, let's talk about abundance and flow. Abundance and flow. You know, you've been here most days. I talk about abundance. Where has it gone? It has gone nowhere. It is still all around you. Abundance and flow. Now, abundance in the form of love, miracles, friends. Yay! Joy, fun. Abundance is there in terms of beautiful opportunities, sparkles, ducks outside your windows, Prince Froggies, you know, abundance is all around you. It's here. It's here. It has gone nowhere. Despite this pandemic, the abundance continues to flow, and it's up to each of us. Are we going to be in that flow or no? You get in the river of flow or you don't. And a teacher of mine shared this song a while ago, the Carly Simon song, Let the River Flow. I suggest you put that on today once or twice. Make yourself cry, get all those goosebumps firing, and picture all that flow coming to you. Coming to you. That's great, Jeffy. Your word is share. I love that. And I hope you do. I was just talking to Jeff last night about his awesome sauce and how much I would love him to share. It's very exciting to imagine. Good morning, Yvonne. So the flow is still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. And yeah, baby. And in many ways, there's so much more happening because if you think about humanity, there's a greater ask right now. You know, ask and it is given. Seek and you will find, you know, knock and the door shall be opened unto you. You know that? So there's a greater ask all around the world. People who never asked before are asking. So you be in the flow today. Decide that it is here for you as well. And the old ways don't have to apply. The old ways don't have to apply. You don't have to beg people to pay you. You don't have to beg people to help you. You don't have to beg people to talk to you, whatever. You know, we all have stories of scarcity in our own way, or lack, or upset, or find your word. Don't just take mine. They don't always fit for you, do they? We all have our individual stories of upset. You know, friends who don't get us, friends who ask too much, people who want things for free, don't want to pay. Oh, so many stories. But this is a time for you to just say, I am in the flow. I am that. I am that. I talk to you about Paul Selig most days, who I feel is really like the next scribe, the next channeler following the Course in Miracles teachings. So powerful. But, you know, one of his mantras, his offerings is, I know who I am. I know what I am. And I know how I serve. And basically put, it's just like, who are you? A child of God. Who are you? You're you. Amazing you. Beautiful, on purpose, awesome you. No mistakes you. Perfection now you. That's who you are. You come from God. You're connected to the source of all miracles. You're connected to the source of creation. Pew, 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 my friend. It feels so good to have friends who get it. Can I just say, hallelujah. Here come the bunnies, you guys. It's some bunnies. Now, if some frog shows up, you're going to hear me scream. But the bunnies I like. I love the frogs and stuffed animals, frogs. Yeah, but I'm a screamer. If anything comes jumping out at me, can't help myself. So that's who we are. Children of God, sparks of the divine. We are a miracle, period. We're a miracle, period. And we're entitled to miracles. So stay in that flow today. Stay in that flow. And all that you're wanting, it's organizing itself for you now. I think our job, really, our practice, I'm trying to get myself to stop saying I think. Our practice is really just to be in the flow, to really allow the flow. And when we catch those little hiccupy areas where you think, oh, do you have that? You get a text or a request, or, you'd like an acknowledgement, or somebody else shares something that you wanted to share and they're getting all the claps. Whatever it is, remember that's the old way. The old way is to be upset. The old way is to worry. The old way is to think that there's less for you. That's the old way. How do you want it to be now? Step into that river, get your floaty and let's go. Get your big hot pink inner tube. We had one from Eeyore. It was an inner tube with the big head of Eeyore for the kids when they were little. Get on there and flow. Good morning, Janet. Good to see you here. Hello. So think about your body for a minute. All the molecules that are alive, the atoms, the flow, the cells reproducing, all of that. Think about that. Thank you so much. I love yours too, always. Appreciate what you share as well. Think about how alive you are now, how much you're generating, creating, how beautiful you are inside, outside. What a miracle you are, just consider that for a moment. Just really, are you doing it? Breathe that in. Breathe that in. Yeah, it's just like, whoa, you're alive. You're alive. And the miracles are alive too. Yeah, what Carol said. Enough already. That's the old way, and it's funny, like when you let me know how this goes for you guys today, because when you catch yourself stuck in that upset, let's say somebody, you get mad at someone because like they're a jerk or whatever, or they didn't say thank you, or whatever. I should not keep giving examples because we've all got our own, do we not? And you realize, that's the old way. I release it now. You can say that. I bless this and I release it now, and bye-bye now. You just push it out of the way like that. Goodbye. What happens then is all this new energy clears and miracles abound. Good morning, number one kiddo. Good morning. Good morning. Miracles can happen. People will come to you and acknowledge something that you have been waiting to hear. People will, you'll get those acknowledgments. People will share your stuff all of a sudden who've never shared your stuff before. Whatever, money will come. All these things will come, and you realize, I got out of the way. That's why I stopped that scarcity crispy story. I got out of the way. I got out of the way. So it's really, really important to choose something new. And congratulations, Paula. So the flow is still there. Make sure you're not excluding yourself from it. There's so many ways, to exclude ourselves. So let's be alive today and enjoy. Yeah. Needs and wants. This is the next piece. It's interesting what the downloads, the way I'm getting the downloads are shifting a bit right now too. It's really been fun. So I feel like I'm expanding a bit more too by acknowledging what I just want to let go of. Gotta close the window a little. It's like 30 something right now and super windy. So my messages are coming differently and more easily. So Lexi's saying, I'm reminding myself, don't hurt your own feelings. All the imagination and worry hurts my feelings that are conversations I've never had. Anger, jealousy, exactly. Perfect. Exactly what I'm talking about, where we think, you know, we're upset. We have a right to be upset. It really happened. This and that, you know, in our minds, we make so much sense, but then in that moment, I'm aligning with the lack and the scarcity. And even if what I want is just love and acknowledgement, I want love and acknowledgement. That's really all there is, right? I want to be acknowledged in love. I'm not a match to that if I'm carrying those grievances and those imaginary conversations. I'm allowing those to keep playing. So that is why I keep the headphones on. I keep them turned on all day. I put them on and put a song on and get my ass moving and get my head clear, and it changes the landscape for me. It does. And you know, people still tease me for being like that, but I can't care about that anymore because it works. I'm so free. You're so free. So yeah, thank you for sharing that, by the way. So needs and wants, I was saying. Next message. You have needs and wants. It's okay to acknowledge them. It's really important to actually allow yourself to acknowledge what you need and what you want. And nothing is off limits. You know, I feel sometimes I'm so in tune with when I want to write down, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I want to prosper in this time. I want to prosper in this time. I want to reach new friends. I want to do amazing things. I want to grow my garden. I want to build some stuff in the yard this year. I want to do this. What voice shows up for you when you start making your list? Is there a critical voice? Is there a, this is not very spiritual of you. This is not, whatever it is, just pay attention to the voice that's excited, the voice that speaks for love, for God, because your needs and wants, everything would like to be granted, and it's okay. And when we put the brakes on, that's what we're focusing on there. So the brakes on prosperity, the brakes on collaboration opportunities, the brakes on romance, friends, true authentic connection. We put the brakes on forgiveness. Yeah, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Thank you, Tanya. It's really interesting to me when I start to let myself dream about what I want and really say, you know, I want to prosper. I want to be successful. We were talking about this last night, and I could feel that old voice, like the sad one or the one that's like, this, it's not right to want to be paid, you know, just that, how, I don't know how long it'll just be there, but we can keep going with our joy and just trusting that we're here to share our love. We're here to share our light. We're here to express in all the ways we want. And sharing your love is building a garden. You know, it's not just, when I say share, I'm not really even thinking as much about entrepreneur online stuff. I mean share. Just like Jeff said, share. It could be write a chapter, start a little notebook of your thoughts for a book. Yeah. I love what you guys are saying here. Yeah, thank you. I'm not the only one with critical thoughts. And Roxanne, you are so right that breathing exercises are really powerful. And just taking the breath, 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 letting it relax. Yeah, We all want to prosper in this time. Hello, Miss Allie. Good to see you here. Hope the kids are well. Yeah. Evaluating our wants, it's a time waster. That's why today my word is ease. I want to just be in my ease. I don't want to think too hard. Chaos, I love it. Allie has 3 little boys under the age of, I'm guessing 4 or 5. Anyway, amazing though, adorable. Yeah, you have an idea for a book. Good morning, Aggie. You guys have great ideas. So today we're going to let it flow. Let the river flow. Let all the the New Jerusalem. And now you know why I'm not a singer. And I can't remember all the words, but help yourself go beyond this. Oh, I can't make it happen. You can make it happen. I mean, I completely trust in this time for you. And you want to prosper, you want to do it. It's for you. Life wants you to have that. Yeah, 4 and under. Adorable boys. Yeah. So it wants to show up for you and shine for you, and it is already. So if we want to stand to the side and be like, oh, this isn't a worthy goal, this isn't a good dream, this isn't, I have to get a Kleenex, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm looking. Oh, I found one here, hold on. It was a sock, but shh, I'll put it in the hamper, I promise. Let's not evaluate whether or not it's good enough. Let's just go for it. And like I say, building a garden or sewing something beautiful for yourself or your home. Or I'm always crocheting little things. And I actually rarely finish a project. And I rarely finish a project. And I claim that. It doesn't matter. How about that? It doesn't matter if I finish or not finish. What matters is, am I having fun? And when I'm done having fun, I get to stop. I get to stop and pick it up again later if I wanna. Isn't that free? Isn't that free? So, oh, that was big. Like that just bubbled out of me too. Wow. So acknowledge what you want. Don't deny it. And that's beautiful what you're saying there. The act of making is wonderful. And I also have to say that God loves you just as hard if you're watching Bravo at lunch with the salad and a glass of wine. Just want to say there's no hierarchy of expressions of love. It's just, are you in your heart and are you having fun? I watched Wonder Woman at lunch yesterday. Wonder Woman season 1 episode 1, like 1975. So good. Oh, that's so great. I didn't know you crocheted too. Yay. I have rainbow yarn. I love the rainbow yarn. I did make one shrug. I'm still working on the edges and I have to take it apart twice now and resize it. It's like a cardigan thing and it is so cool, but it is freaking heavy. So I'm not sure where I'm ever going to wear it, but I love it. So here's the last bit I wanted to say. I hope you're loving this time today. I feel like I'm so excited. I'm a little worried I'm all over the place. I feel so alive today that I hope I don't, yeah. Anyway, yeah. The vibes are the real reason, exactly. Yeah, well, circles are impressive, so just saying, that's like a higher skill than the back and forth square. Last piece here. If we don't acknowledge what we really, really want, and I really hope this comes at a good time for you to hear, when we deny what we really, really want, the only thing we're left the only option we're left with is to look to other people to satisfy our longings. This is huge, so I hope you can, if it's huge for you, if it's a huge healing you're needing, I hope you can hear me today. If you can't acknowledge what you would like for yourself, and find the way to allow the flow through you. Oh my gosh. You guys, how am I supposed to be serious with all this love flowing here? If you can't acknowledge what you are wanting, your only avenue will be to look to the people in your life to satisfy your needs. And because, in a way, you're not really doing the alignment from a true place, you're not really asking, you're believing in your fear and your lack, there's no way anybody else can grant it for you. There's no way that other person can make you successful or make you feel loved enough or make you feel seen enough or apologize enough or tell you enough how beautiful you are or how much you matter to them. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. Because already you're like, you've already canceled yourself out, and now you're going to someone else saying, it's like, please make me feel seen. How can they do that when you already deny yourself? In the privacy of your own being, you're already denying yourself. That's big for me too. Hold on, let me get the sock. You know, it kind of, it makes me cry. It's just like, yeah, you can't look to somebody else. Have you ever had a friend who's super needy? I know we can all be needy, but I'm just saying sometimes it's easier to try it on the other way. If you have somebody who's just really needy, a lot of demands on your time, a lot of asks, everything feels over the top. Those are gifts. Those people are gifts to us. They're teachers. But you know what I'm saying? You're just like, there's no freaking way I can lay down my life for you. I can't cut off my arm and feed it to you now. You gotta find your own way to fend for yourself here. I can't do it. And yeah, so we know what this is like. We know what this is like. So Spirit, you know, is just in a happy collaboration with you, wanting to acknowledge your prosperous nature, your miraculous nature, the sparkles that you share, and the love that's here for you. And it wants to, you know, like a donor match, it wants to match your sparkles and increase them by 7. Yeah, it does. Spirit wants to do that for you. And, you know, yeah, it's so not about the God of our childhood. Yeah. It's good. I love for every person who wakes up to that and releases it. The world makes a big sigh. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, Roxanne. Oh, Janet, have a beautiful day. My glasses. Thank you for what you're sharing too. Yeah. And who doesn't feel needy? I feel needy too sometimes, you know, but that's it. We just got to acknowledge it. And then you could, you know, if I were to call you and say, I feel needy, I acknowledge it up front, maybe there's a chance that you could say, what do you need? Let me give you a hug. Let me, you know, but it's really in when we deny ourselves that the problems begin. You're welcome. Have a beautiful day too. Yeah, so, you know, each of us is here teaching. Each of us is here helping the world to wake up. And that's the important piece here. By you remembering your shine and your sparkle, you're helping untold thousands of people. People you'll never meet, but just somehow your inspiration as it's being liberated goes to them as well. So that's the message today, and I feel like we have done the healing. That was it. So I hope you sit with this. Maybe consider the replay again if it felt powerful. I certainly will re-listen. I'm starting to think about transcribing these sessions because they're powerful. I'm so blown away. Yeah, what is God to you is really, it's your way. It's always been your way, and so we get to decide. And the longer I'm in this mix with all that I share and all that I offer, it has changed drastically for me, and it takes time. We have to allow ourselves to handle that. So I hope you love today. um, the replay is here on Instagram for 24 hours. You have to scroll through your stories at the top to find it. It's not in my story, it's a separate thing, but it'll go up on YouTube this afternoon. And please support the work I'm doing. Share this with a friend for tomorrow. Invite them to come join you, or there are other ways you can support the work. Energy healing I offer, or the courses I offer. You can always make a donation to support this flow. So I wish you a blessed day, and you are amazing. And yeah, that you realize the root is like such a happy moment for me too. Remember that song, Let the River Flow? Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. I did. Oh, Melanie, my goddess of Instagram. Thank you. I didn't realize that. Okay. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful day. My prayer is that you remember regularly today how beloved you are and how amazing you are and how free you are. Yay! Green, lush, lush, lush green. Have a beautiful day. It's me, Robin. Thanks for coming. See you tomorrow. Bye.